Centers to be closed, elimination of bus tickets for low-income residents, reducing social and recreational programs for seniors. Who came up with this? I don't believe the people of Ottawa will support this. I think there's going to be a very strong reaction that this organization has already started to hear about, and the people of Ottawa are not going to support this dramatic reduction in services. They're not going to support a 0% increase on the backs of the most vulnerable people in our community. We're talking about young children, many of whom are on waiting lists for daycare spots, those daycare spots being eliminated. We're talking about the working poor, oftentimes their mothers, who will not be able to get daycare if the daycare centers are closed and the space is eliminated. We're talking about seniors whose level of services, both social and recreational, are already abysmal, and a further reduction of that. We're talking about the elimination of transportation, a vital service for the low-income people in our community. And these kinds of cuts to those services for these individuals in our community are not something that is even part of the fabric of Ottawa. It's not. So exactly, it is a shame. It's the type of thing that I think that when the average person in our community looks at those cuts on one hand and on the other looks at a 0% increase, they will have no difficulty saying, look, 0% would have been nice, but we simply can't afford it. So the people for Better Ottawa, perhaps the name of the organization should be people to maintain Ottawa just the way it is, and if anything, get better. But I think that would have been a little bit long in the tooth. Clearly, in the short period of time that the organization has been forming, and the number of people who have been prepared and been asked to lend their names to it and have willingly stepped forward to do so, I think it's a very good indication that the people of Ottawa will be telling our leaders, our political leaders, within the days to come, that we simply can't afford a 0% increase. It's too harsh, it's too drastic, and the consequences on the backs of the people most vulnerable in our community doesn't allow it, won't warrant it. So I'm